It's time to watch something rated JG with yours truly, John G. Now, I say it's rated JG for me, but this is actually something that's a little bit more rated on the serious side. This is about R. Kelly and all these allegations, and he's going to be facing a lot of jail time. He's going to be in court again with all these allegations of sexual abuse. This reaction video that I'm going to be watching, this is the very first time. So if you guys don't know, kind of paint the picture. R. Kelly's a huge R&B artist, and he's always had these really crazy things in his lifestyle, from being a sick human being to having sexual allegations in the past. He actually had a huge court trial years ago, and he actually beat the case. And then just recently, this new documentary came out called Surviving R. Kelly on Lifetime, and it brought him back into the spotlight with all of these people coming out and talking about the things that he did to them, which made the FBI and all these other organizations investigate him. More evidence has come out, and now he's actually going back into the court system on 10 accounts. And this is actually the first time he's ever spoken out or even talked about this on a live camera, at least, from, it looks like, an interview that CBS was able to get. So let's just see how this kind of unfolds. We'll just watch it live.
Welcome to CBS This Morning. We're going to begin with your big explosive interview with R. Kelly. Wow.
He had a lot to get off his chest.
Right.
He actually said he welcomed the opportunity to speak.
Right.
And boy, did we let him speak.
And everybody has switched their channels and turned on to us to see it this morning.
Let him speak.
So let's get right to it.
Let's see what he's
because
about
R.
to do.
Kelly is breaking his silence about the sexual abuse charges that landed him in jail last month. The embattled R&B singer spoke with Gayle for nearly 80 minutes yesterday. It is an interview that you will
so they
see
talked
only
for a
on
while,
CBS
so I guess this
morning.
is just
And
a
he says
piece
all
of
women
the
now
interview.
accusing him of physical and sexual abuse, he says all of them are lying.
That's what he says.
at
Chicago
him.
prosecutors have charged
He
Kelly with
looks
10
guilty.
counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Authorities say 3 of the 4 alleged victims were underage when the suspected crimes happened. Now, Kelly has pleaded not guilty. Sources tell CBS News federal and state authorities in at least 2 states, New York and Illinois, are now investigating a variety of allegations. The singer, as you know, has faced intense
digging up
scrutiny
all
for more
the
than a
dirt.
decade now. It was reignited in January after the Lifetime docuseries
The documentary,
Surviving R.
Surviving R. Kelly, we talked
featured
about
interviews
that.
with 7 accusers and former members of his inner
So
circle.
they're already breaking
They
everything
all
down
say
for me.
that Kelly preys on vulnerable women and young girls. I am surprised that you
we
agreed
go.
to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just
These
tired.
things on the
What are the lies
blogs.
that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement.
It just seems so
helicopters
scripted
over
to
my
me.
House, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house. Handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem. A cult. I don't even really know what a cult is, but
He can't even look at her in her
Have
eyes.
you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all
This
claim
is
that you abused
crazy.
them. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good. They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil, and by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife. Kitty Jones. Lisa Van Allen. Lisette Martinez. Geronda Pace. Faith Rogers. Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why
They
would
are
these women
lying
say
on
the same
me.
thing about you? that you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the
look
bathroom,
at his face.
when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women
And
tell
we
these
know
different stories
he has a
about
bad
you
history of
if
being
they
a
were
bad
not true?
liar.
And they don't know each other.
It's hard for him
That
to
defies
be
logic
honest
to me.
just on camera,
Until you hear.
or hard for him to
information.
lie on camera.
You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity, just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
In 2008, R. Kelly was found not guilty on 14 counts of child pornography after prosecutors in Chicago failed to convince a jury that he was a man seen in a sex tape with a girl as young as 13.
What do you want to say to your fans?
Last month, Kelly was indicted again, this time charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse of 4 women, including 3 who the charges say were minors at the time. Have you ever had sex
No.
with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Look at
Never.
him. You see his
No.
feet. You see
I
his
have to say,
feet.
It's so hard to believe that based on all that we've
There's-
read.
I'm gonna
and
tell you
what the
something,
women
Gail,
have
there's
said
one
about
Here we
you.
go.
And what
Here we
the
go.
women said about you.
What women said
Break it down,
about
Gail.
me, what women, so nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel that people have maligned your
I
character.
have been
Is he trying to cry right now or
I have
something?
been buried alive,
His eyes are getting a little watery.
but I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would
You've
it
never
be
held
for R.
anybody-
Kelly, with all I've been through in my way, way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. Why, how stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were
That's
holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't-
Is this camera on me?
Yes.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
D-
Yo, help me with this.
Oh,
I can't help.
Robert,
he popping off.
Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man.
I
This
can't.
is not about music.
He's
I'm
so
trying to have a
fake.
relationship with my kids, and I can't do it.
He
Y'all
had-
just don't want to believe the truth. You don't
What?
want to believe it.
Why
At
does it
this
sound
point,
like
we
he's
briefly
singing
paused
right
the
now?
interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
That doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls
I
out there
can't
being
believe this
abducted,
show he's putting
being
on.
raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. And
Robert.
they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a
This
conversation.
is
Really,
not me.
I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I think I came here for them to hear me
Okay,
talk.
but what
I
does that
need
mean?
help.
What kind of help?
He's going
This is
crazy.
the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray me, and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like you're playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly, you do. When I listen to you,
I'm
it
just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth.
you're playing the victim.
I'm just telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
But Robert,
and I
have you-
apologize for that,
No,
is
no, no,
because this
no.
is the first time I was able to say
speak.
something. I've said nothing.
He said nothing.
Gail, you
I mean,
remain
he
tough
hasn't come
and
on
calm
camera, but
throughout that?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't do any good if we both got hysterical.
I know
Or if
Gail-
we got- if
Gail
we
looked
both
like
got
she was
very
getting
emotional.
annoyed
You
at
could
him.
See, he felt that in his mind, everybody's lying. I said, but there's so many people who are telling the same story, and he kept going back. I said, but the women don't know each other. And he said, how do you know they don't know each other? On social media, you're connected. He thinks everybody's trying to do
that's
a
it.
book deal or they're trying to do a movie. and that
yeah,
really people are
that's the end of
conspiring
it.
against.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I personally just think it's an act by R. Kelly. It's a ploy, something that his attorney set up to essentially use this as evidence in court, try to plead his case even more. So, I don't believe any of it. It's all, in my opinion, strategical towards his court case that he's about to go into trial for. So, that's really all I have to really say on it. And I hope he pretty much goes to prison for the rest of his life. And yeah, that's pretty much my opinion. But I don't want to touch too much on that stuff. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. There is my reaction of R. Kelly coming out for his very first interview. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me guys, if you believe what he was saying, if you didn't believe what he was saying, and be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys around. Salute.